Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? Do you feel like the queen in Snow White? Your mirror never tells you what you want to hear. If your mirror feels like a personal torture device, then keep watching. In this video, I'm going to help you interpret and challenge the messages in the mirror. Here's what I mean. Ever look at your reflection and think, you look okay, even good, maybe even really good, like, hey, not bad. But 5 or 10 minutes later, your image in the same mirror seems distorted and huge, like some kind of nightmare, or those mirrors in Disneyland that distorts everything. If this rings true for you, keep it in mind. What you're seeing in that mirror is not reality. It can reflect an inner conflict, literally and figuratively. What do I mean by that? Our perceptions of ourselves can be influenced by emotions, needs, and wants. So if you think you look fat or too big, maybe that's an expression of a feeling or a fear. Maybe you feel you're too much for others, that you want too much. Do you imagine you burden people with your needs? That sense of wanting too much or needing too much or being too much can unconsciously be experienced as seeing yourself as literally too big. Too much emotionally equals too big physically. So challenge that notion. Challenge the idea that having big feelings make you dramatic or too much. You know, what is too much about you, and where did you get that idea about yourself? If you grew up in a family where emotions were labeled as dramatic, or you were often told you were oversensitive, maybe you learned that your emotions were too much. That can then be expressed in concrete physical terms, again, about your size. It's not that you feel too much, it's not that you are too much, is the message you get. But guess what? Emotions don't make you a burden. They make you human. Or maybe you see something ugly or distorted when you look in the mirror. If so, what's that code for? Maybe you have bad, painful, upsetting, ugly feelings inside that are getting translated into a perception of how you look. Feelings, wishes, thoughts, and ideas aren't ugly. Only behavior is ugly and bad. So identify those difficult feelings and thoughts that you have a hard time expressing. They need your attention, not your condemnation. The mirror can lie. I challenge you to find your truth. When you do that, when you pay attention to what's going on inside, you're not so focused on the outside. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Nina Savell-Rocklin, psychoanalyst, and I'd love to hear from you. So please leave me a comment or a question. For more information and inspiration, visit my website, winthedietwar.com, and don't forget to subscribe to the show. Thanks.